Hey guys, welcome to
Random Thoughts. So today we're going to be coloring my hair because I want to color my hair.
And I've never colored hair in my life, so we'll see how this goes.
We're going to be trying to train her at the same time. So today we're going to be using this. It is Salon Care 30 volume, which if you have light hair, you never want to use 30 volume because that is going to be too strong for your hair. I suggest using 20 volume. Actually, 30 volume might be a little too strong for my hair. Just given the fact that my hair is already pretty light from the coloring. And also, you don't want to use 30 volume if your hair is like a virgin. You know, if it's your natural hair color, because it's easier to color your hair if it is, you know, like virgin hair. The other thing that we're going to be using is Clairol Professional, and it's bleach. It's a pretty strong bleach. It's pretty aggressive. So, yeah. So, whatever. So, if you are ever actually going to be coloring your hair, if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. We will be more than willing to answer the questions. Well, I will be answering the questions. Yes, because she doesn't know what she's doing. I do. So, and we're going to be we're going to be working with her to getting her used to coloring hair. The other thing that we're going to be using for the actual coloring is Brad Mondo Super Red. I love his hair coloring. I see it as more of like a conditioning hair coloring. It's really solid. You know, whenever I'm rinsing my hair, very little does the coloring actually come out. The only thing is that sometimes it does fade pretty fast, depending on how you shower, what conditioners, what shampoos you use. But in general, as long as you're doing the right stuff, it does stay in for a decent amount of time. And what I love about this is actually with all the oils and everything that he puts in here, it's like it does a really good job restoring the hair. Like anytime that I color my hair and like I rinse it off, my hair actually feels a lot better than previous. When it comes with bleaching, that's usually the first step whenever you're coloring hair. If you are working with black hair, you should never ever try to go for a bleach blonde the first round. That will cause massive damage. It will hurt. You will break your hair. I've done it before where I went from black to bleach blonde and I lost a lot of hair doing that. So just be cautious. If you have black hair or really dark hair, you never want to go straight for bleach blonde. You never want to go for anything like that because it's just so dangerous to do that. Since my hair is actually pretty light right now, you know, I think that we can go for just a single round, you know, because I'm not looking to get like a super blonde color because the red is strong enough to kind of overpower the other colors, especially if it's like later colors. So, yeah. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Gloves.
Lumberjack gloves.
Also, whenever you're bleaching your hair, always wear gloves. Now, unless if you're really experienced and you know how to get bleached, you know, not on your hands. But the thing is that if you leave bleach on your skin for too long, it can cause severe burns. Like, you know, for a long time, I never used gloves because I can do it usually pretty well on my own. But the one time I was coloring my sister's hair and her hair is way different than mine, you know, and I ended up getting like a lot of bleach on my fingers and it actually burned, and I was a server. So whenever I was dealing with plates, it would cause severe pain. So whenever you're working with bleach and stuff like that, always make sure that you're wearing gloves. We don't actually have real gloves here, so we're just using biker gloves. That will protect at least the main part of her hands. The only thing that will be left exposed is her fingers, which after, like, if she has to touch my hair, we're going to wipe her fingers off the second that she touches the bleach, just so that she doesn't get the burns.
Do you want me to get Clorox wipes? Or
no, you're not.
Water, soap and water. Or
tissue. Yeah, just wipe it off, and then after we're finished, just wash your hands. And then with the Brad Mondo stuff, the instructions say leave on for about 20 minutes. I always leave it in for like an hour or two, just because like when it comes with coloring and stuff like that, you really want it to like set in and take hold and stuff like that. The longer it's in, the more vibrant the color. So that's kind of like what I do. But for this round, we are only going to be doing 20 minutes since my hair is so short and it's so close to my scalp. Typically the shorter the hair that you have, like if you have like really short hair like mine, you don't need to leave it in for like a really long time. And I honestly, I think that 20 minutes also may be pushing it as well, because of the fact that it is such a strong strain. But typically I do leave it in for about 20 minutes, you know, but you know, the shorter the hair you have, because like bleached works better whenever like it has heat. As long as it has heat and it's moist, it will activate and it will continue bleaching. I am so sorry. I am like informing people.
Okay. No, it was moist.
But it will activate faster, and your scalp naturally produces heat. And so whenever it's like so close to your scalp, the bleach will process faster. And so whenever I'm bleaching my hair, like you always want to start with the colored parts first. Always do the colored parts first. You want to start from the back to the front. And you never want to get the roots first, because if you get the roots, those will process a lot faster. And what you'll get, it's kind of like this weird ombre, very bad ombre look, where it's like your roots are bleach blonde and the tops may be like orange or whatever color it could be. So just whenever you're doing it, make sure that you always start from the back to the front. You know, because this is the most fragile part of your hair, like right here. Start from back to the front, and then after you get like all the colored bits, you want to go down and then start to get the roots. You want to work from your top down to the bottom. And we're not gonna be doing the sides of my hair. We're only gonna be doing like the floofy part here, where you see the color already, just because I don't want to do the sides. I just want to do the top. And we're only gonna be working with one color, because with her, this is her being her first time, getting her hands a little dirty in it. You know, I don't want to overwhelm you.
Okay, so I want to start from back here, and I'd stroke down.
Yeah, so like you're gonna kind of like put your fingers in between here and get all the colored bits, you know.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Just like whenever you see my hair, do you like to see like the brown, like the brown roots?
Yeah.
Avoid getting those. You know, if it goes down, it goes down.
Last. Okay.
Yeah, get those last, but you want to work your from the back to the front, and you want to get the parts that are already colored. Okay?
Yep.
And then from there, just get the roots.
Okay.
Okay?
So this is what you're going to do. You're going to hold this bowl.
Okay.
Because I'm dumb. Okay. Are we going to fast forward through some of this?
Yeah, like, you know, we're going to be talking, and then we'll fast forward through this. So, but, yeah. So if you guys have any questions about hair coloring, like, leave a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to, you know, elaborate and stuff like that. But honestly, I am no hairdresser. I don't have any experience with hairdressing. I know how to work with my hair. I know a lot about hair coloring, and obviously a lot of the stuff that I learned have come from Brad Mondo himself. So if you really want to know about hair, I am not the best person to go to. I would check out Brad Mondo's YouTube channel, because he is really informative. And it's not like a cheesy type of like, he's actually teaching his audience how to color hair. And honestly, I think his products are very effective in restoring hair and stuff like that, because you can feel it. Like, it feels so nice whenever you take a shower, and it's like soft, and it's nice, and it's shiny, you know. So I actually love his products so much that I literally spent $300 on his products alone in one sitting. And then the next day I bought an additional $200 worth of product, just because I love his products so much. Like right now I have the Hydro Glow shampoo and the Hydro Glow conditioner, like the big bottles. And then I have the Viper oil. And then I have the Recalibrate leave-in conditioner. And then I have as far as hair coloring goes, I have pink, super red, super pink, super red, super orange. And then I have super green, super blue, super purple, and then lime. And then I have a gloss. I have all those colors. And so, like, actually what you see in my hair is actually, like, the faded colors. Those are actually from Brad Mondo, but I didn't mess with it for, like, solid 2 months. So, like, yeah.
I don't know how much you want me to use.
You use as much as you need.
Okay.
I made a decent amount, so.
I hope I'm doing this right. I'm so sorry if I don't.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. This is your first time.
Do you have black hair dye too?
I do not have black hair dye at the moment.
Okay, that's your natural hair.
No, you got it right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it right. No, if it was black, yeah, like I had black hair dye in previous to this color.
I'm just trying to make sure the roots are all good too.
Yeah. Also, whenever you're bleaching your hair, make sure that your hair is still dirty. Just because...
Oh, that was your face. My bad.
I don't really care. You're all gooch. It's all gooch.
Okay.
It's a free space in here. So, and right now this is kind of where it's looking. So, okay. All right. And then, so we'll show, all right, we'll show you guys the final product of what this looks like whenever she's finished with it. So stay tuned for, we'll be back in a minute. Okay. So we just finished bleaching my hair. We currently have it in here. The reason why we have it inside this like plastic bag is so that it can retain the heat, so I can process a little bit faster. I currently have the timer on going, as we still have about 13 minutes left for this to finish processing. And then we're going to kind of see what it looks like afterwards. You know, I'm not too worried if there's like a hint of blue in there or something like that. I genuinely love whenever like my hair kind of has like mixed matched colors of the same, like, you know, like dark reds, light reds, you know, medium reds, like all inside my hair, just because to me that gives like a color depth. So I don't really mind that. If you are going for complete, you would, yeah. So this is kind of like the in-betweener. The plastic bag will help retain the heat for it to process faster. And also so that you don't get the bleach everywhere. Just be cautious that if you use a plastic bag and you're trying to like keep it out of like other hair, this is probably not the best way to go. I recommend getting like a hair, like an actual thing, like an actual like hair net, so that it doesn't get everywhere. So yeah. Okay guys, so we just finished bleaching my hair. It's like this, you know, light blue color. You know, it's all dry. We hair dried it, you know. And off to the side, you'll see here, like, it's like a dark, you know, like, it's like this. Because this was previously black. And honestly, I love when my hair is, like, different shades. You know, a lot of people aren't, that's not a vibe for them. But it's a vibe for me. So, we're going to keep it like this. And, you know, this, I'm not too worried about this. Because the red should overpower this since it's light enough. And my hair is kind of frizzy right now. And it's because I just bleached it. Whenever you are coloring your hair, you never want to put conditioner in before the color, because you want your hair to kind of be bare so that the color can attach faster to pigment. Oh, you can start coloring as I'm...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it goes top to bottom or anything again.
I mean, I still recommend doing it like the same way as before, but I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
But, again, we are using...
Looks like a bloody on your head.
Yeah. So we are using the Brad Mondo Super Red, which I am really excited for. This is my first time actually using his Super Red. I've had it for like about a year, and you know, I've used it like, you know, in combination with other colors, but never by itself. This is kind of like the look of it. You know, I'm not, yeah, there we go. Like, you know, it's not terrible. It's not like, it's like a red that I can vibe with. It looks slightly too bright for my taste, but we're kind of... The one thing that I learned about colors is never judge it by the actual, like, coloring itself, because depending on your hair, you know, you will never get, like, the same color twice. Unless if you... I have a cat underneath. You know, unless if you are able to get, like, you know, the same kind of... This is Millicent. Oh. I don't know who that guy is.
That's my fiance.
Oh. Oh. You saw my snap?
That's my phone, hon.
Oh! I was so confused. I was like, who's texting me? Like, we're using my friend's phone to record this. But anyway.
My friends? My...
I don't know what the heck I'm
You're
saying.
gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Yeah, it's Zoe's phone. We're using Zoe's phone. Wow. Yeah, so right now... Yeah. So, but yeah, you kind of want to have your like hair bare and, you know, all that other stuff so that the color can stay attached to your hair. Just be really cautious, you know, especially about blow drying your hair after you bleach it, because depending on how hot it is and how damaged your hair is from the bleach, your hair can actually fall off from the heat damage. So just be very cautious whenever you're doing stuff like that. So yeah. And then we're actually, it looks like we're almost done with the coloring, to be honest.
I'll have to go through and, like, make sure that...
Yeah. Don't be afraid to, like, slather it on there. You know, like, same thing with the bleach. you know, it's really important that you get like every strand, you know, so it's one of those things where like if you use a lot,
Here,
fine.
hold this. I'm gonna get a garbage can plug on because I don't want my hands red. And I'll go in there and fix it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I kind of recommend doing like very short strokes and kind of like going opposite directions so that you get every strand like this.
Okay, I got this. Move your head. Oh.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure I'm getting in. Move.
Oh.
Like, make sure it's like all in.
Oh, honey. Let me show you a foreshore way of getting every strand. Here, let's see the brush. Okay. So whatever you're going in with hair, like that is one way of getting every strand. But a technique that I like to use to ensure that I get every strand is, you know, short strokes, pretty fast, going off to the side, and then going back and doing the opposite side. And kind of going like this. So that way it gets every other color, it gets down to the roots, and you are getting both sides of the strands and stuff like that.
Okay.
And a lot of people use combs.
Move your head back here, sir.
No, that's a technique that I use.
Wait.
I look like a silly buffoon right now. Although I feel like I should get black hair coloring whenever I get paid, so I could. I want to look like Thorn, like from the Hex Girls. Like that's the vibe I want. Okay, and then after this, we're gonna need one more plastic bag.
Okay. You want to just use this one, and I can.
It depends on how like
Messy
it is. Yeah. Just because I'd much rather not have it like
a dirty.
Yeah, all over my head just because like red's scary. Wait, do you guys not have like a communal bathroom or like a sink?
No.
Oh.
We have our own bathrooms.
Yeah, that's like the thing about this. A thing that like a lot of people like to use is like Vaseline on the hairline and on the forehead, just because Vaseline does work really well in order to prevent hair coloring from getting on there. I just don't, because that requires a lot of extra work that I don't really care about doing.
Wait.
I'm a lazy
I'm
jerk.
making you pretty.
That's actually perfect.
Perfecto. Mondo. Like Brian Mondo. Wait, it's not perfect here.
Girl,
There you go.
a garbage bag is going over my head.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Sir. I'll grab you. Garbage bag.
It looks like I was just like...
Shot. You look like someone just got their period on your head. This should fit your head. It's a little one.
Okay. Girl, what the hell are you doing? Okay,
And you
here.
can wear it around your ears like this.
No. We are not doing this. No. Okay, here's that.
I don't know where I cut the hair tie. I think I shoved it back in there. Here's the hair tie.
Okay. And then same thing for hair coloring goes like the oh. Zoe,
What?
I did something
What'd you do?
on the floor.
This is the hair tie.
It is a hair tie.
I'll grab a new one because I don't know what it is.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, you can't. You messed it up.
Okay.
Oh. On your shoulder.
Well, then wipe it off. Oh. Did you put it back on my shoulder?
No, I'm putting it in.
I was about to say. Okay. Yes. So now we're going to leave this in here. Again, the packaging says 20 minutes, but honestly, I leave it in for an hour just so that it stays vibrant. And the package, whenever you're doing hair coloring, always make sure that you follow the packaging, because, you know, sometimes, like, I had this one hair color where I was like, damp hair, and I was like, what? That's weird. But more often than not, like, it says dry hair. So, like, the instructions on the Brand Mondo says, like, apply to cleanse dry hair with gloves, comb through with to evenly saturate hair, process for 20 minutes, rinse thoroughly. I leave it on for about an hour or two just because I really like it whenever it gets, like, really deep in there and it's vibrant. So, we're going to go do our thing, and then we're going to show you guys the end result. Okay, guys.
Time for the hair reveal. Not too bad for my first time.
Yeah. You saw my hair from before. Oh, what the hell? Okay, wow. Okay, you're controlling my head.
Yeah.
It's a nice, like, blood red. And I'm loving it. Except for, I mean, I have, like, all this, but that's fine. But I'm really vibing with this color. It's nice and it's soft.
Yeah, I had fun.
But, yeah. So that's the Brad Mondo color. And how to color your hair. Very impulsive, but this is my first time going red, and I'm really vibing with this red color.
I think it looks really good on you.
Because I tried red once, but it ended up being a hot pink. Like, it was so bad. Like,
Yeah.
I did. Like, sorry, our friend's in the background just staring at me. And so, like, whenever I did it, I vowed never to do red again because I got scared. But, like, I'm really glad that I did it this time. Because, like, it's, like, the red that I always craved for. Although, now I need to put the gloss in it to make it shiny. And plus, my hair is now, like, every time I use the Brad Mondo stuff, my hair gets, like, really, like, I don't want to say loose, but, like, it's just so, like, flowy. Like, it just falls and it feels, like, a lot lighter. And I love it. So, yeah. End of our video for you guys.
Please leave a like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you for joining us for another session of Random Thoughts. Peace.